The alarming UFOs and paranormal events. One of the more disturbing events at Skinwalker Ranch is the unexplained mutilation of cattle. These incidents are marked by precise removal of organs, no blood, and no signs of predators or human involvement. Cattle are found with expertly removed tissues, including the skin and flesh around the jaw, and precise removal of the anus and genitalia. The precision of these cuts seems beyond the capabilities of ordinary tools found in the wild. Even with photographic evidence and veterinary exams, there is no normal explanation for these mutilations, which were first reported by former ranch owner Terry Sherman in the 1990s. UFO sightings at the ranch are perhaps the most visually striking and engaging of the phenomena. Observers, including researchers and locals, have reported seeing various unidentified flying objects, from traditional flying saucers to large triangular crafts that move with amazing speed and agility. These sightings often include reports of strange lights and crafts that seem to disappear or change shape suddenly, showing a level of technology far beyond what humans currently have. The history of these sightings goes back to the early 20th century, with more reports in the later years, supported by leaked documents and personal accounts from earlier investigations, suggesting a long-standing acknowledgement of their extraordinary nature. Apart from cattle mutilations and UFOs, Skinwalker Ranch has been the site of other strange events. These include sightings of mysterious creatures, unexplained physical effects on animals and humans, and activities similar to those of poltergeists, all adding to the ranch's reputation as a center of unexplained activity. But the story doesn't end here, as every new discovery at Skinwalker Ranch leads to more questions and deeper mysteries. Reports tell of large, wolf-like creatures that seem bulletproof, shadowy figures that vanish suddenly, and strange voices or mechanical noises coming from underground. These odd events have been captured in eyewitness stories, videos, and sound recordings, leaving investigators puzzled. Some theories and leaked documents hint that Skinwalker Ranch might be a gateway to other dimensions, or a center of unusual energy that attracts or creates these events. The connection between these events and earlier research or confidential documents is striking. These sources often describe the ranch as a hotspot for extraordinary, possibly alien activities, suggesting a government cover-up of these happenings long before they became public. Experts like Colm Kelleher, who have deeply studied the ranch, argue that the range and variety of these events are too significant to be mere coincidences or simple phenomena. To understand these events better, researchers use advanced scientific methods and technologies like 3D photogrammetry and electromagnetic field measurements. These tools are essential for documenting the phenomena and creating explanations that stand up to scientific scrutiny. One important technique is 3D photogrammetry, which involves taking high-resolution images from different angles and using software to combine them into 3D models of the environment. This helps detect small changes and mysterious objects that appear and disappear, capturing details that might otherwise go unnoticed. Another critical method at the ranch is measuring EMF. Many reports of equipment malfunctions and other electronic disruptions have led researchers to suspect that unusual EMF activity might be linked to these strange occurrences. By measuring EMF levels throughout the ranch, scientists can find anomalies and connect them to instances of paranormal activity. These measurements help determine when and where these events might happen and offer potential scientific explanations, such as unknown energy sources or interactions between environmental factors and equipment. Along with technologies like photogrammetry and EMF measurements, the investigation at Skinwalker Ranch also uses various scientific fields, including environmental science, biology, and physics. Regular analysis of soil samples and atmospheric conditions helps identify chemical or physical irregularities that might explain some reported phenomena. Biological research, especially on the health and behavior of local wildlife and livestock, is crucial for understanding the mutilations and other strange interactions between the ranch's environment and its animals. Physics is key to investigating reported UFO sightings and other aerial phenomena. Tools like radar and infrared cameras help detect objects invisible to the naked eye and analyze their speed, size, and trajectory to gather essential information about their origins and technology. Despite these sophisticated methods, the challenge of understanding what happens at Skinwalker Ranch is still very tough. Paranormal phenomena often defy the predictable patterns and behaviors that scientific methods rely on to draw reliable conclusions. Also, the sporadic and unpredictable nature of these phenomena makes systematic study and replication difficult, which are fundamental to scientific inquiry. Skepticism within the scientific community also plays a significant role, as some researchers doubt the findings or the interpretations of the data. This skepticism is beneficial because it encourages more stringent methods and transparent reporting, ensuring that conclusions are as solid as possible. But this was far from the most shocking theory. The idea that Skinwalker Ranch might feature interdimensional portals suggests it could be a thin place where the boundaries between dimensions are weaker, allowing entities and objects to move between our world and others. Theories suggest that these portals might be natural phenomena related to the unique geological and magnetic properties of the land, or could stem from other yet unidentified forces. The stories and research about Skinwalker Ranch blend ancient indigenous beliefs with modern scientific ideas. Local tribes like the Ute and Navajo believe there are spirit worlds and other realms that can be accessed from certain places on Earth. Modern physics theories, such as string theory and the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, also suggest that multiple dimensions and realities might intersect with our own. The strange force is revealed. People who visit Skinwalker Ranch often report strange happenings. They see objects, animals, and unidentified flying objects, UFOs, appear and disappear suddenly. Witnesses describe seeing aircraft in glowing orbs, as well as strange creatures that show up out of nowhere, act oddly, and then vanish without a trace. There are also reports of odd sensory experiences. People hear unexplained mechanical noises or voices without a visible source. These incidents often come with physical changes in the environment and affect the people experiencing them. Researchers have also recorded strange fluctuations in electromagnetic fields during these events, which align with the bizarre happenings measured by sophisticated instruments. These electromagnetic surges are fascinating because they suggest unknown forces or advanced technologies might be at play, altering the physical space around them. There have been multiple accounts of time anomalies where time seems to speed up, slow down, or become disjointed. This might happen near a portal if, according to some physics theories, the fabric of space-time is warped. To understand these unusual phenomena better, both scientific and paranormal investigators have equipped Skinwalker Ranch with advanced technology. They use Geiger counters, infrared cameras, radio frequency spectrum analyzers, and static electricity meters. Surveillance systems monitor the sky and ground all the time, capturing any strange activities. The data often shows patterns that defy ordinary scientific explanations and support the theory of portals. For example, the simultaneous occurrence of high electromagnetic readings, unexplained lights, and sudden appearances of entities or objects hint at a complex mix of phenomena that could be explained by the opening of a portal. Recently, a massive structure was seen floating above the ranch. It defied gravity and was visible only briefly before vanishing. This event was documented with high-resolution imaging and other surveillance tools. Multiple witnesses confirmed its presence, and it came with strange electromagnetic readings, challenging our usual understanding of physics. Aside from the floating structure, other baffling phenomena have been reported at Skinwalker Ranch. These include sightings of unidentified aerial phenomena with impossible flight capabilities and speeds, and underground sounds and vibrations unrelated to any known seismic or human activity. Time perception anomalies have also been recorded, with clocks and watches reportedly speeding up, slowing down, or stopping entirely. If proven and validated, these observations might suggest the existence of unknown physical principles or interactions. The ongoing investigations at Skinwalker Ranch continue to challenge and potentially expand the boundaries of scientific understanding. When it comes to strange gravitational events, seeing a floating object could mean gravity is being altered in some way. This might point to advanced technology or natural occurrences that change how gravity works, which could change our understanding of one of nature's basic forces. Then there are theories about other dimensions. The brief happenings at Skinwalker Ranch support the idea that there could be other dimensions or universes. These theories suggest that our universe might be just one of many in a huge multiverse, each with its own rules. The ongoing research at the ranch is pushing the boundaries of regular science and encouraging new research methods and technologies. Future studies aim to improve how we observe and measure the strange events at the ranch, using better sensors and setting up a more stable research base there. A mix of different scientific fields like physics, geology, and psychology may be needed to fully understand the various phenomena observed. As researchers keep collecting data and refining their theories, the strange occurrences at Skinwalker Ranch might someday change how we understand the universe. The odd events at the ranch have attracted both paranormal experts and the public, and have been the subject of government interest and secrecy. The government's involvement in paranormal investigations has a long history, often leading to suspicion and conspiracy theories about what the government knows and what it chooses to reveal.